Welcome students to our channel. I am Mrs. Priyanka Kurle, Assistant Professor from Hirachand Nemchand College of Commerce, Solapur, Department of Management Studies, BBA section. This video is about financial statement analysis. What is financial statement analysis? It's the process of analyzing a company's financial statements for decision-making purposes. Financial statement analysis involves scrutinizing a company's balance sheet, income statement, and cash flow statement to assess its financial performance and business value. These are various key techniques of financial statement analysis. First is horizontal analysis, next vertical analysis, ratio analysis, trend analysis, and cash flow analysis. This video is about trend analysis. Trend analysis is a kind of analysis examines the trajectory of financial data over multiple periods, helping you identify patterns and potential changes. This type of analysis assists in predicting future financial performance based on historical data. Let us take few examples for trend analysis. This is the example for trend percentages or trend analysis. Formula for trend percentages: current year divided by base year into 100. Current year is that year of which we are calculating trend percentages, and base year is the year on which through which we are going to calculate current year's performance. So here in this example, we are supposed to compute trend percentages for the following particulars of ABC Limited. In particulars, we are being given with the information of equity and liabilities and assets. Now we'll see what is our base year and what will be our current year while solving example. 3 years which are been given here is 2017-18, 18-19 and 19-20. As referred, base year should be the oldest year. So 2017-18 will be our base year. Let's write down 2017-18 as base year. So this will be base year. Now where students get confused is whenever we are calculating for any of the year, let it be 2018-19 or 2019-20, base year remains common. So base year will be 2017-18 itself. Now let's calculate trend percentages. For base year or what as per formula, trend percentages is equal to current year divided by base year into 100. So for this, current year as well as base year is same. Base year is 2017-18 whereas current year is also 2017-18 itself. So if we'll put all the values in formula, we'll get it as 200 divided by 200 into 100, it comes as 100%. For further things also, 60 divided by 60 into 100 comes as 100%, which will be there when it comes to the base year. Each and every part comes as 100% itself. Let's repeat. Base year and current year for 2017-18 is same. So 200 divided by 200 into 100 is 100%. For trade payables, 40 divided by 40 into 100 is again 100%. This is part when base year we calculate trend percentages for base year. It remains as 100% itself. Now, let us move to the next part when it comes to 2018-19. For 18-19 now, current year will be 18-19, whereas base year will be 17-18. Current year is 18-19, base year is 17-18. So trend percentage formula, current year means 18-19 data divided by 17-18 data is equal into 100 is equal to trend percentage of current year. So here it will be 254 divided by 200 into 100. It comes as 127%. For reserves and surplus, 60 divided by 60 into 100, it is 100%. For long-term borrowings, 154 divided by 140 into 100, it is 110%. Trade payables, 60 divided by 40 into 100, 150%. Total to be calculated in the same way, 528 divided by 440 into 100, 120%. Now let's move to assets. Fixed assets 336. This divided by 280 into 100, it comes as 120%. Next, 132 divided by 120 for investment, it comes as 110%. As we are calculating percentages, so all values to be written in percentage format itself. Cash and cash equivalent 60 divided by 40 into 100, 150%. Total again 528 divided by 440 into 100, 120%. Hope you have understood for 1819. Now, when we are calculating for 1920, year 1920, base year remains 2017-18 itself. Generally, students get confused that inner tendency, जो भी उसके पहले का column है, will be considering it as base year. No, here we are supposed to take base year as 17-18 itself, whereas our current year will be 1920. So when calculating, it will be 212 divided by 200 into 100. It comes as 106%. Then 90 divided by 60 into 100, 150%. 168 divided by 140 into 100, 120%. For trade payables, 80 divided by 40 into 100, 200%. Total 550 divided by 440 into 100, 125%. Hope this part is clear to you all. Now moving to fixed assets. 326 divided by 280 into 100, it is 116.42%. Next, investments. 144 divided by 120 into 100, it is 120%. 80 divided by 40 into 100, 200%. And for total, it is again 125%. This is how we are supposed to calculate trend percentages. Generally in exams, questions is been given this much, whereas we are supposed to add these three columns for calculating trend percentages. Now let us move to one more example. Next example is calculate trend percentages for the following figures of XYZ Limited taking 2010 as base year. Years, sales, profit after tax. This much will be the part of question and these two columns will be adding as a part of solution. Again, trend percentages formula is current year divided by base year into 100. In question, base year has been given as 2010. So base year is 2010. Now, in earlier example, it was in different format. Here the question is in different format where we need to calculate it in vertical format. Vertical format like 1000 base year, current year divided by again base year 1000 into 100. It comes as 100%. Now next calculation will be current year is 2011. 12,000 divided by 1000 into 100. It comes as 120%. Then 1500 divided by 1000 into 100, 150%. 2000 divided by 1000 into 100, 200%. 2900 divided by 1000 into 100, it comes as 290%. Hope this part is clear to you all. Now moving to profit after tax percentages, 150 will be our base year. So current year for the first 2010 is both current year and base year are same. So 150 divided by 150 into 100 comes as 100%. Moving to next, 185 divided by 150 into 100, it comes as 123.3%. Then 210 divided by 150 into 100 is 140%. 220 divided by 150 into 100 is 146.6%. For 2014, 240 divided by 150 into 100 is 160%. Hope you have understood how to calculate trend percentages. Now let us understand what we have calculated gives what meaning. Now in the year 2010, considering it as base year, our sales was 100%. Whereas in 2011 it have been increased to 20%. So trend percentages generally go with giving us clear idea whether it is increasing, decreasing, or what is our future predictions. So each and every example when we go with solving or when it comes to financial data we take and solve, it gives us idea about company's performance. These are some e-material links for your references. Thank you for watching. Stay connected for more insightful contents. Please like, share and subscribe our channel. Thank you.